Okay, Rob, what did you say? Ready or not?
Ready or not soup, here we come.
Here we come. Soup Saunter 2025.
I got it.
Oh, I thought you wanted to be in the video. I'm like, wow, what do you have to say?
She's closing the garage.
Oh, all right. So what do we want?
Soup!
Potato? When do we want it?
When do we saunter?
Last year, the potato soup that was delicious was, I believe, the twisted olive. Remember?
The last one.
Twisted olive?
The second potato.
Yes.
The second potato soup.
Yes.
The first potato soup was
Not good.
a
We should have
previous
watched.
winner, which was
We should have watched our video to remind ourselves. So, are we thinking there will be repeats?
I'm thinking there will be repeats.
Michael said repeats will get what did,
Oh, demerit.
demerit. They will like immediately lose points for lack of creativity. Would you say?
But
Okay.
here's the thing: I really want that Tomyum soup from
Yeah,
Steak and
I
Steel
mean-
again,
It's okay. We can want them, and they can still lose points.
and they can still get to,
for
and they
not
might still
winning.
win.
We are
What if they
100%
might still win
We're buying clothing from that hibachi.
from Steak and Steel.
Steak and Steel, we're getting that sweatshirt.
Rob is here for a few things. He is here for soup.
Soup.
He is here for beer, and he is here
For clothes.
for a sweatshirt from the hibachi restaurant.
They better have the same design. I'm very upset with them.
Well, anything we're hoping we see. Michael says potato soup, Tomyum soup.
I hope there's a tomato soup
Ooh,
too.
tomato.
Because
There
I don't
wasn't
think
a tomato last.
There
I don't
wasn't.
think there was. I don't
Okay.
think there
It was a
was.
big mix.
I thought what's it called, the Franklin Vineyards had a tomato basil.
They did. They did.
You're
Michael's right. We are
right.
forgetting everything.
You're
Rob,
right.
anything you're hoping for?
I kind of hope that andouille
Yeah,
sausage,
something like
corn
that.
chowder one is back.
Honestly,
I know it won, but
Even, I was gonna say, even if it's not back, I feel confident that their soup is gonna be so good. So, like, I'm excited.
I'm ready for soup.
I'm ready for soup.
I'm ready to saunter.
To get started, before we get started, is there any soup that you're wanting to see and hoping to see today?
Like a creamy orzo.
Ooh, oh, okay. What about you?
Some type of chowder maybe.
Oh, I think you guys might be in for something exciting. Happy Soup Saunter.
Happy Soup Saunter!
Okay.
And loudly. The soup is good.
Everyone speak up once. Everybody wants. That's good for that.
Okay, first sip. What do we think? Incredible.
delicious.
Wow. Okay. It is a New England clam chowder.
It certainly rivals what they did last year.
Oh, this is the winner from last year. We didn't tell them that.
They
It's
won
hard
with
to
a
start off with this.
andouille-
Yes, that's what happened last year. And everything was compared to
Just
this.
worked out, yeah.
But it won.
It's like perfectly salty. It's not too salty. It's like perfectly seasoned.
It's got that perfect brine
Yeah.
from the clam.
Okay. No.
Just you got to give the base of the soup a try, Greg. You got to. Your Saunter.
Wow. Evan's dreams are already coming true.
Yeah. Stop one. Check.
Okay, so
Like,
we
check
love
off
this.
my,
It sounds like we love it. Out of 10, do we got a rating? 10! She comes in with a 10!
I think it's too close to
Too
call.
early to call.
Too early to call.
Tens out.
Okay.
I'm gonna write down that I do love this.
Yes, this is definitely. This
And
is
I
a
will
gimme
say
more.
yes.
Give me more.
Give me more.
Give me more.
Love more.
Give me more.
Easy, give me more.
Easy.
It's got a really great like creamy body to it. Too. Sometimes the chowder can be too thin.
And it just fucks it up.
Or I've also seen like a clumpy situation that I
actually
don't know.
wish this was a little thicker.
Okay. I
Just
think
a
it's little-
hair.
Yeah.
Just a hair thicker.
But that's like personal preference.
Yeah.
It's
Interesting.
in there somewhere.
It's in there. They're in there.
You got it.
Okay, I'm
It's
gonna try
gone.
this for the first time.
First
time trying
bite.
it.
First bite right here. Why is it empty?
I know. So points knocked
One
off right away,
spoon.
but kind of a smaller pour here a little bit.
Demerits for being
Demerits.
skimpy.
Being stingy with the tomatoes.
It's great. I feel like I'm in like a cold and flu commercial where it's like I just sat down and like
Yes.
my mom brings this out to me and it's
Yeah.
like, here you go, this will make you feel better.
It is cozy.
Or like a Puffs commercial, you know, with like the
Yes.
little kid with the nose and
Uh-huh.
it is really good. I like it a lot.
I will say, I think it would be really good with orzo.
It tasted too much like tomato sauce.
It was tomato sauce.
It does.
I love it.
I didn't want to shit on it.
I love it.
I
But it tastes like tomato sauce.
I was gonna say I don't usually eat tomato soup, so I don't know what it's supposed
love or give me more.
to taste like, but it tastes like tomato sauce. I think I liked it.
I
Yeah.
give you a light for it as well.
Okay, I think I liked it. Maybe like a 6, maybe a
What did
5.
you give the first one?
I didn't eat the
We're
first
gonna
one.
go 10. We're gonna go 14 on the first one.
What?
You didn't try it.
Oh yeah, it's an
You tried
NA.
it.
It's an NA.
It's a 14 right off rip. That's just. I mean, that's a little unfair to them that you didn't even try.
I mean,
but
it's unfair of
It's
them
unfair.
to just make assumptions
what?
about what people
I'm
will
sorry.
eat.
You joined the Saunter.
Yeah, you kind of signed up for everything. on the
You
Saunter.
literally
I know.
signed up for this.
I know. I did. Okay. I know. We really the pen spoon is not as great in theory as you think it will be.
The pen spoon shiv.
You say 6.
Hey, we're at a Couple Craves, which is a new spot, I think, and a new spot for the Soup Saunter. What are we thinking?
spot for
Maybe
Soup
a
Saunter.
cheese here. No,
No, I feel like this is gonna be very like this is gonna be
Meat
knows.
soup.
meat soup.
I'm thinking a beer cheese type of
A
soup.
beer cheese type of soup.
Charcuterie, I would
Yeah,
think.
charcuterie, I'm thinking cheese. Okay, well, we'll see, I guess.
This is a new store.
Wait, let's.
Thoughts here.
Fantastic. Bold.
Go back more because people are gonna walk
I was
past us.
asking for a bacon potato cheddar soup,
And it was delicious.
They just nailed it. They've nailed it.
Creamy, cheesy,
Flavorful.
flavorful,
Sharp, I like that. Yeah.
Yep.
Side with edge so far.
Really balanced. Well balanced.
well balanced.
Thicker than the edge.
Yes.
Thicker than
Nice.
the edges.
It was that creamy mouthfeel. It was delicious.
Yeah,
Big
I
fan.
was good.
yeah.
Extra points for the space too. Having a live musician in there, creating a vibe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I agree. We got
A
to
lot of
sit
the
down.
places So far, it's just been like pop in, here's your
Yeah.
soup, and then like
Yeah.
hang in the
No, that was
foyer.
cool.
Yeah.
This was like no, take a
I
seat,
agree.
enjoy our spot.
Really cool spot. We got a menu. We got a discount. We'll be back later.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I could have had a whole bowl of that soup.
And
Oh my
that
God,
is why
I
they
want
are
the
soup
recipe.
number 1 on my list right now.
Yeah. Top soup for me too.
You know what? I
Okay.
kind of think so too.
Oh
No, it
wow.
would be
Okay.
really good. An underdog, a new business.
Yeah, I would love that. And now, oh, Twisted Olive. They did really well last year
But they
too.
were a little cocky.
They were so cocky.
You know what?
So let's see how they go.
Wasn't this the best?
Okay. Thoughts on the Marry Me chicken soup?
I gotta
would
be
marry the
honest.
chef. Yeah. I'd marry.
Marry.
Their attitude adjustment from last year.
I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say that way more humble. I think they made a good choice on that.
This is my #1 so far.
Ooh!
Are you gonna marry?
Marry?
You'll like date casually.
Date.
Yeah.
Marry? Break up.
I would be a serious. It would be a serious relationship. Not ready to marry.
Not ready to marry.
I'm marrying someone that I think made a better version of this soup. Only a week ago. So it was great. I loved it, but
Can't compare.
can't compare.
Okay, I thought the flavor development was lovely. The broth was delicious. It had good flavor.
Yeah.
I just prefer a thicker, creamy soup,
I completely agree.
which is a personal preference and has nothing to do with
wide egg noodles in that.
flavor development. I got one. I got one noodle.
One small noodle.
It was like spiral noodles.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then I definitely didn't get.
No.
Oh yeah.
You know
Wow.
what? Demerit for lying.
Yeah, I feel like they lost.
Deception.
That's a rough way to start a marriage, too.
Yeah, I can tell. You're like a little upset.
Yeah, I could see that.
I'm over it. I'm over it.
Jen is like, I'm married.
I'm wed.
Okay, next, Steak and Seal, which was our favorite, a crowd favorite last year.
I'm looking
Okay.
for like some like umami here, right? Like,
Last year was a Tomyum. That was
yeah.
Oh,
Ah,
God,
yeah.
yeah. Okay, let's go.
This like umami.
Okay. Tomyum.
It was best.
Repeat from last year.
It was still the best.
Number one again.
Number one
So
again.
far, number one.
Wow.
Smooth.
Flavor.
Flavors
Like
blended perfectly.
Flavor punch.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have taken second for me.
Yeah.
And again,
Second for me too.
It's one for me. I loved it. It was everything I wanted it to be. A little bit of spice, a little bit of crunch with those,
Yeah.
those veggies in there.
The
Yeah.
lime, the basil, it was so perfect.
The lime
Yeah.
is really key.
Yeah. And I was really excited because they made it for me fresh without shrimp. So I got to have
Super
it.
nice of them.
Extra points.
Super.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
that honestly is bonus points
Not
there.
doing it last year, I'd knock off no mental points for it being a repeat.
But if I see it again next year, I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah. But
They're gonna do it again next year.
You're
Again
gonna-
for second.
but they do have it on the menu. So come to Steak and Steel and get your Tomyum whenever you want.
What happened?
Rob
there?
shows
Somebody
up
had
with
an
a steak
accident and they
mustache.
spit up their candy too.
Oh no, we don't want that.
I just threw it. Let me.
We just went to Kaleidoscope Collective,
Yep.
which is a very cool spot. And we
cool
bought
business.
many things. We bought hot sauce, we bought prints, we bought candles.
You got hot sauce?
Keep that
Do
thing.
you want me to?
We might as well. We can come back.
Well, yeah, we're gonna pick up our stuff on the way back, so we'll pick it up with you guys.
Love it.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
really cool spot.
Yeah.
They had a potato and ham soup.
Yep.
They also had hot sauce to go on the soup,
The hot sauce was great.
which was great.
Sold me the hot sauce.
Soup.
Soup was fine.
It was a fine kitchen, a home. I mean, it is not a restaurant.
Nope. They're doing. You know what? I appreciate it. Got me in there. I enjoyed it.
That's what I was gonna say. Honestly, I appreciate that we learned about a new cool store.
Yes.
I was gonna, favorite place we've seen. Favorite soup.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Yes. I
loved
think
it. Really
overall
cool
great.
vibe.
Great
place.
could have just been maybe needs a little more cook time
Yeah.
And a little
on the
more flavor.
potatoes, a little more flavor. It was a thinner potato soup, so it wasn't like a creamy blended.
A+ hot sauce though.
Yeah, the hot sauce got me. So
A+ hot sauce.
there you go. That's okay. We know.
Yeah, not everyone can
Solid
be.
D.
Not everyone can be the best. There we go. I mean, we all bought things and we're coming back to
The only
this
I
place.
bought something so far.
Yeah,
It's on
so-
YouTube,
And I feel so good about it.
Honestly, that might have been their game. They might have been like, we don't need a good soup. Who cares? They're smart. They're smart.
The olive oil place?
Where we go next?
Oh, I'm gonna have to buy
Just
something.
like the next
Tavern
one.
at the Sun Inn.
Tavern at the Sun Inn.
It's
This,
the oldest building in Bethlehem.
yes. We had some cherry juice. What was that called last time? Martha. It was bad. Now you look like a lineup situation. You're not all in frame. You have to condense. Layer. Condense. Michael, you're not even in it.
I'll get down here.
Okay. There you go. Soup boys.
Should we Birdman leave?
Soup boys. There it is.
We're
EP
here at
coming.
Tavern of the Sun Inn.
EP. Guys, are we getting drunk off soup?
We might
Oh,
be.
we're certainly not getting drunk off cherry bounce.
We are not. I really want Evan and Megan to go try the cherry bounds though.
Let's talk soup.
Okay, let's talk soup. St. Croix pepper pot soup.
It was banging.
It was banging.
This is my favorite.
Unique.
Wow.
Yeah.
Super flavorful.
There's like curry, some cinnamon, definite warmth, shredded beef,
Depth of flavor is how I would.
depth of flavor.
Thing.
Honestly, maybe more depth than the Tomyum. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. I feel like
I currently have this tied with the Tomyum.
yeah, I feel like fighting words, but
I'm putting this a step ahead.
depth. There's lots of
So you don't have the
warmth.
allegiance to the
Definitely
Tomyum.
warmth. We loved
They
it.
were my winner last year.
And
Now we gotta go try some cherry bounce.
cherry bounce. Okay. Martha Washington, that too.
Martha was a bad.
But so we
player.
liked it. So we married the cherry bounce.
I would.
Marry.
I would.
Marry. No,
Divorce.
thank
I
you.
would divorce.
I would retire to Mount.
Oh my god.
I'd retire to Mount Vernon with that. With that
Jenna Rose is not marrying
I
the
would
cherry.
take it on a date.
Okay.
I would
Wait, real
take
quick.
it on 2 dates.
Okay, 2 dates.
Oh, McCarthy.
Okay, thoughts. First, I just want to say I like that they put us upstairs this year.
That was nice.
That was yes.
Separate space was cozy. Up
I
there.
mean,
It was good. The soup, super creamy soup, but I think because of the cream, it muted some of the spice.
yes,
That
we
was, like,
needed a
within
bit
it.
more flavor.
Yeah.
But the body was great.
The
Not
body
a lot
was
of
great.
chicken.
If that,
Not a lot
if
of
the
chicken.
chowder would have had
Maybe
that
it just
body,
got lost
that would
in
have
it.
been
Yes.
So thick.
Yeah.
I do think this was a back-to-back. It was right next to that soup that was so flavorful.
Yeah, yeah.
And this had good flavor, but it did not have the depth
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
that the last soup had.
It was mid.
So it was good. It was a good texture. It was
I thought it was great.
it was not the lowest of the day
I
by
would not-
far.
Yeah, definitely not.
I
the
would
lowest.
not marry.
I would not
I'd go
marry.
back there, and if I ordered it, I would be happy.
Yeah.
Yes, I would be happy. I would be happy.
It almost like needed like hot sauce or like something for like,
Yeah.
like you know, like
A little pop.
pop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Diced jalapenos on top.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, that'd be
A
great.
little texture, yeah.
Yellow
Okay, but not bad. Not a bad
Might get
soup.
some jalapenos at Urbano though. Here, we'll see.
We'll see. We're heading to Urbano.
See what they got.
A sip, a sip. First sip, first sip. Rob, you want to get in here? A first sip. Okay.
I'll be right here. It was
No,
really-
bend
it was
down,
really
Mike.
just- It was, you know, it was soup.
It
It
was
was disappointing.
Forgettable.
forgettable is a good word.
Yeah.
That is a good word.
The broth was good.
It was fine.
It was a good broth.
It wasn't even enough to be bad. Like it wasn't tasteful enough to be like this is a bad soup.
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't like not.
It was just
Eatable, drinkable.
forgettable. That is the best word.
It was good.
Evan said
Yeah, I thought it was like a
cafeteria soup.
Oh, Yeah, it's a cafeteria soup or soup kitchen.
Lunchtime soup.
I feel like it's kind of soup that you take one sip and you're like, well, this needs stuff on it.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
needs salt, pepper.
It wasn't bad.
Just-
Like it didn't have enough flavor to be
Giant-
like this is bad for
Giant
me.
crock of soup.
It just
that,
didn't
like,
take a step above
You
water.
knew it right when it was getting poured, though. I was like, wow, that is clear as hell.
Mine had nothing in it. Also,
I have a theory.
Mine
I have
had
a
nothing
theory.
in it.
They forgot. They
Uh,
forgot it was the soup saunter.
and they did it this morning.
And they just were like, well, we gotta make soup.
Maybe.
Just throw some water in
Maybe,
there.
maybe that might be what happened.
Yeah.
You know, it was fun, but next.
Expectations lowered, but looking forward to the
Yes,
the season. I
seasons.
feel like that'll be fun. Right? They've got a ton of.
I don't remember what their soup was last year. They won the chocolate trail, but I don't remember. Oh, it was a harissa. I remember. It was in a harissa oil, and the soup was fine. They just wanted us to try the harissa oil, and everyone loved it. Yeah. Okay. Next.
The next
Do it.
one.
Let's
Okay.
delicious.
Now that is tomato soup.
That is tomato
That's what
soup.
I
the
call
line.
tomato soup.
Absolutely.
Uh,
we need to go any deeper than that. That was
Yeah, I would.
done it.
Yes.
Yes.
The cheesy crostini made it delicious. At top, I think a top contender there.
They dove into all of our nostalgia with that.
Yeah.
They were just
Nothing,
like, here it is.
nothing unique or fancy. Just a delicious classic.
Really solid classic soup.
Executed perfect.
One of the
Yeah.
best of the day.
Yeah. There we go.
To knobs and knockers.
You heard it here. It's my mom's favorite place. Surprise.
Say it again.
There was some. There was like an after flavor that is just lingering from it right now.
Maybe it's the mint oil.
Okay, so
It's the asbestos.
let me tell you something. When somebody says aftertaste, you think that that's like a good thing, but for some reason, after flavor doesn't sound.
No,
Oh.
it's not. It's something
Doesn't
that's
sound good.
lingering, and it's just on the sides of my tongue, and I love it.
It was just okay.
I think if
No room for forgiveness.
if was a soup, that would be the
Yeah.
No room in my belly for forgiveness.
Straight up cold, ice in her veins.
Was that the worst of the day? I don't think it was the worst of the
No.
day.
No.
I think
Urbana.
Melting Pot's tomato soup was not good, and also
Urbana.
Urbana's was not good.
especially after that the seasoned tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they give you a crostini like
Yeah, this was no. Okay, next.
Yeah.
Next.
On to the next.
515 maybe.
Ready.
Okay, ready. Condense. We've forgotten how to do this.
solid.
Okay.
I thought that,
BLT soup.
I think it was a really innovative soup.
Innovative soup.
I have never had a soup like that
Tasted
before.
delicious. Did not need the lettuce.
Did not need the lettuce.
When I thought about the fact that it was really tasting like mayo, I was like, am I really drinking like mayo right now?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest.
Or cream or something.
it was
I didn't-
cream
I
for
didn't-
sure.
I didn't even think that deep to it.
It might be
That fucked me up.
I'm just a little
a
like,
little upset about it.
was it a potato base? Like, what was the base? You know,
Or sour
cream.
or something.
Cream for sure.
It felt like a
Praying
potato
it wasn't a mayo.
Without
base. I like
potato.
mayonnaise,
with bacon
but-
and lettuce.
Yes, but it didn't have potato flavor.
eating it up.
Tomato in it.
I got tomato. I got
I didn't get
tomato.
any tomato.
But it was like fresh tomato. It was like honestly similar to tapas,
Wait,
but
wait.
better. But
I was
this is
gonna
the
say when they added the fresh tomato last year, and I was pissed. This was at least cooked in it.
It was
what?
good.
Yes.
It wasn't just tomato on the top.
And it wasn't soggy, but it brought texture. It brought
I
something.
think
I needed the croutons. I'll be honest. I needed the
should
croutons.
have been like this is part of
Yes.
this is
Yes.
the thing, and also
Gotta be
putting this
honest.
on here. Yeah.
I think we've spoken too much about this soup,
Okay.
and I think it's on to Franklin Hill Vineyard.
Okay. Last
Saunter's
soup.
finished.
Last soup Saunter. Woo!
Last two soups was the first one was a potato surprise.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk. Potato
The
surprise.
was that there was no seasoning.
Surprise.
Surprise.
The wine was to help.
Yeah, it was not for me.
Serve the wine first.
It was not for me.
It was okay.
And Fegley's was killer.
Yes.
Very good.
It was that sweet potato corn potato chowder. Yes, that's why I
I was
said.
sitting there, I was like, why has it got a sweetness to it? I
Yeah.
thought they were carrots.
No.
I thought they were carrots.
It was sweet potato and it was spicy. I loved it.
Which I love.
It took my top spot. Michael, condense. It took my top spot.
Almost kind of like how the cheesy crostini was almost like a cheat code. There
Yeah.
was like
Yeah,
ends of
bacon. And it was crunchy,
Fresh bacon.
crunchy,
Yeah.
fresh bacon. That was the best.
Yeah.
It was good.
Top three for me.
It was my top. It was my top.
It's way up there. I'm gonna have to think
My
on this
top
The
three is
marry
so
me
close.
chicken. I gotta think about.
Okay, so we're considering marry me
I'm
chicken.
considering marry me
And-
chicken. I'm considering this one.
Okay.
And I'm still considering steak and steel Tomyum.
Tomyum. Okay.
I voted already, and I voted for Tavern in the Sun.
Oh,
The St. Croix
the
pepper
pepper
pot.
pot. Oh
That
yeah.
soup was
Phenomenal.
Had a
incredible.
punch. Had a
Absolutely
punch.
incredible.
Okay.
That
I'm
is-
doing
that took the vote.
charcuterie board place.
Oh yeah, potato.
Cheddar bacon.
Cheddar bacon potato. That was delicious.
Brilliant.
Yep.
That was my second. That was my
I'm
second.
going pepper pot. I feel like the
Pepper
second.
pot. Woo!
I tried that. and
I
was
am
like, wow.
also a couple of crazed charcuterie spots. It was
Wow.
real good.
I like that too.
Brianna, what do you got?
I got a couple of craves and I got this one. I really like this one. I think it took the little heat here. It did it for me. Okay.
We
Soup
sauntered.
sauntered. We're done. We have sauntered.
Over
We
and
out.
out.